Hi guys, Jay here, back again for another review, and this time we're going to be looking at this. The Snowwolf Vfeng 230W box mod. Come on then.
Trust a lady never. Have you thinking back and wishing that you...
Yes, so guys, here we are with the Snowwolf Vfeng 230W. Now this is the latest and greatest mod from Snowwolfvape. Have a quick gander around it. You got a 1.3 inch OLED display, as you can see. You've got LEDs at the front and on the back. Now I pre-ordered this at 3Fvape. It was on sale for $79.99, but I got a 20% discount because I pre-ordered it. So I ended up paying $57 for this, which I'm glad in a way. But I'll get onto that a bit later. It's a very unique styled mod, guys. I don't know who came up with the idea for the design of this, but it's a bit weird. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people are saying it looks cool, which I initially thought when I seen the advertisement and I pre-ordered it. Some people are saying it looks like a piece of shit. Well, I'll get to that in a bit, but let's have a quick vape. I got my new Goon LP sitting on top of it. I only paid 25 quid for this, guys. £25 for a Goon LP from Evolution Vaping. They're on sale. And I'm well chuffed. But yeah, I got a 0.45 Clapton build in it. I've got it at 5 volts, 47.5 watts. Let's have a quick vape. Loving this atomizer, guys. Yeah, so we're going to dive down up close. I'm going to show you what you get in the box, all the good stuff you get with it, and we'll go from there. Come on then. So guys, here we go with the packaging. In the packaging, you're going to get this user manual. Pretty extensive. Tells you everything you need to know in different languages. You get this warranty card. Instructions of security code. QR code on the back. And this little QC pass certificate. And here's the star of the show. The Snowwolf Vfeng. Now, I pre-ordered a black one, complete black one, and I ended up getting this black and gold one, which I wasn't best pleased about, but it is what it is. Click your fire button, click your up and down button, there's your front LED. On the back you got this Snowwolf, which is an LED as well. There's your 510. Pretty odd shape on this, guys. Looks a bit weird. You can fit, just about fit 30mm atomizers on here, but I'd say up to 28 personally, with no overhang. You got a Snowwolf logo etched into the button, or printed on the button. There's a fair bit of rattle from the buttons, guys. Just thought I'd note that. On the bottom, you got some battery venting. And this is your door. It flips up. Look at that, guys. The movement on this door is just atrocious. There is absolutely no need for that amount of movement. I understand that you need some sort of play for when you're putting the batteries in, but that is just ridiculous. But you got a plus and minus on the battery door, and you got plus and minus in the bottom. I don't know what that is there. It surely can't be a serial number. 170,809. I doubt that. I would more than likely think that is the date it was made. But throw some batteries in. Minus. Plus. Click shut. Once the batteries are in, the door's pretty solid, guys. But it's just when the batteries are out, there's that much movement. There's the Snowwolf logo lighting up. And there's your display. Now it's a 1.3 inch OLED display. Full colour. It's pretty the camera's not picking up the vibrancy, but it is pretty vibrant. You got to check out atomizer. Then you click the fire button. You got your wattage up and down. Scrolls all the way to 230 watts, and it does turn red after you get, I think it's past 110 watts. All the way back down to 10 watts. Then you got your battery meter on the side. You got your seconds for your puff count, your wattage, your time, little padlock, yeah, atomizer ohms, and your voltage being applied. And 3 clicks gets you in the menu. You got mode, you got stainless steel, titanium, nickel 200, TCR. Click on the TCR, you got M1 to M5. Click on that, and then you can change the TCR value. Pick Fahrenheit or Celsius, and there you go. 3 clicks, back into mode, put it back into power. 3 clicks, LED. There you go, you got all the different colours. Scroll through. You got red, green, dark blue, pink, yellow, teal, dark pink, like an orangey yellow, and greenish blue. The camera's not picking them up, but I'll put it on the blue. You click that. Then you got when using. Always on, always off. Can't understand why you got an always on. Well, I wouldn't have that. Why would you want the LEDs constantly on all the time? It just don't make sense, but there you go. You got when using, which is what I use, and then you got click that, and then you got normal, which is what I use. You got a loop, and you got breathing, which I don't use. 3 clicks. You got set. Go into that. You got a clock, the GUI, power saving, and I have actually updated this one, so now you have got a preheat for your temperature control. So now you can set the preheat. GUI. You got 2 to choose from, but the other one is ugly as hell, so I don't use that. Now, on the software for updating this, they have got a user interface portion on there, but it's shaded out. So I would imagine I'm going to start allowing you to customize your own GUIs, but I can't substantiate that claim yet until I've looked into it further, so I'll just use the stock one. It looks a lot like the SXG class, but I think that's the whole idea. They've modelled it on that to try and sell some mods, which is a bit effed up in my opinion. Hold up and down is to lock your resistance when you're in temp mode. As you can see, only for temp. Fire and up button gives you the battery levels. Fire and down button locks the buttons. You can still fire it though. That's pretty much it, guys. Pretty underwhelming. I mean, I saw this for sale on Vfeng on pre-order, and because the way the screen looked, and it looked a lot like the G-Class, I jumped on it. Because I was presuming, like a lot of other people would have done, that it would be like a watered down SX board. But it's not. Nowhere near. Thumbs down to Snowwolf for that. It's just a design and marketing tool to get to sell the mods. Make it look like a G-Class. So people think they're getting something when they're not. Very, very, very unhappy with this mod. Throw an atomizer on here. I've got the gearing LP. So it looks like with atomizer on there. Let's get some measurements on this. Right, top to bottom, you're looking 86 millimeters. Side to side, you're looking 45, and front to back, you're looking 30. 29 without the sloping bit, and 35 with the sloping bit at the front. So you will get 30mm atomizers on here, but you'll have a slight overhang at the front here. So 28 I would recommend. One thing I gotta say is the firing on it is instantly. It does instantly fire, because over the years, I've had a lot of mods where when they're asleep like this, or the screen's off, you have to click the fire button to wake the screen up. But with this actual mod, when you do that, it does fire. So keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's the Snowwolf Vfeng in all its glory, or unglory, should I say. So let's go back up top. Let's have a vape, talk more about it, and get even more pissed off. Come on then. And we're back. So, what do I think of this? Guys, it's a piece of shit. I absolutely hate it. I've never, ever, ever been so underwhelmed with something in all my life. Initially, when I seen the advertisement, it looked awesome. It looked like a poor man's G-Class, as some people are calling it. And I think that's Snowwolf Vape's whole idea with this. They've basically modded it off a G-Class, made it look like a G-Class in order to sell them. And in my book, I think that's wrong. They shouldn't be doing that. It's wrong. People expecting something and them not getting it. Now, the way they've modelled the screen, it looks exactly like a G-Class. And when I ordered it, I initially thought it's going to be some sort of SX board. It's going to be like a watered down version of the G-Class. But it's nowhere near. It's basically like, I don't know if you've seen, you got the iPhones and you look on the Chinese website and you see a clone iPhone and it looks the bollocks. It looks awesome. And you click and buy one And then when you get it, you open the box, it looks awesome until you switch it on. And that's where it all goes down now, because the menu on it is so basic. You expect a lot more when you buy it. You do really expect it. I mean, I did. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not happy. I mean, pros on this, there ain't none. I haven't got any pros for it. I suppose a pro can be the instant firing. Another pro can be the LED colour display. I mean, it's a nice vibrant display, but it's so basic. It's unreal. I've got to say one thing though. On the upgrade software, there is a menu for user interface, but it's not actually clickable yet. So I would imagine them going to come out with some sort of part of the software where you can update and customise the GUI for yourself. But the ones you get with it are crap. The stock one looks like a G-Class, which is one of the reasons why I don't like it, because it's just false. To me, it's like false advertising. Now, cons, this is where it gets interesting. The cons on this, there's too many to list. For a start, the biggest con for me is the fact that the Snowwolf Vape have modelled it like G-Class in order to sell them. And I fell for it, just like a lot of other people out there have probably fell for it. And it's just wrong. You know, using the success of a G-Class, which is a highly sought after mod, in order to sell basically a piece of shit, is wrong. They could have done so much more with it, and they've just missed about. Another con is I pre-ordered a full black one, and I ended up getting this black and gold one, which I couldn't believe. If you're going to put a picture up on a website and say pre-order this, and you click on it and pick black, you don't expect it to have gold accents afterwards, do you? Another con is the button rattle. It's just unbelievable. The battery door, that's another con. The amount of movement on that door is just, it's just shit. The LEDs, okay, but again, they've modelled it on the G-Class. They've put it in exactly the same place on the front and the back to make it look, basically they've made it look like it's got an SX board in it, which is one of the reasons why I bought it. I thought I'll jump on it and try it, because even if it's a watered down SX 550, it's going to be a good mod. But it's not. It's just a basic chip meant to look pretty. I wouldn't recommend it, guys. In my opinion, I'm not happy with it, but that's what we're here for. We're here to buy the mods, buy the shit, so you don't have to. I just can't recommend it. It's ugly AF. It's really cumbersome to hold. I mean, that's another con. It's got a really weird centre of gravity. When you're vaping on it, it feels weird. When you try to lift it back from your mouth, it's just, the weight's all wrong, and it just doesn't feel good in the hand. Just have a quick vape on it. It's about the only good thing what you can do. I guess you can tell I'm absolutely pissed off, because I actually bought this with my own money, guys. If I got it for free, my opinion wouldn't change, but at least, you know, he would have dulled it a little bit. But I actually paid for this with my own hard-earned cash, and I could have used that money to buy something else. One of them things. But as I said, we're here to do that, so you don't have to. So you can keep your money in your pocket and buy the good stuff. That's my overall opinion on this, guys. If you're going to buy this thinking it's poor man's G-Class, it's not. It's nowhere near. So, thumbs down from me. Snowwolf Vape, you can keep them. So, that's it for this, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. And remember, smoking kills, choose life.